With more than 1 million square kilometers of land area and a population of less than 50,000, the Northwest Territories are about as wild as it gets. It's certainly not an easy area to visit. Many places are fly-in, many roads are gravel, and distances are vast, but for those who make the effort, there are some incredible places to see and things to do in the Northwest Territories, Canada. Whether you're looking to drive Canada's only highway to the Arctic Ocean, fly over the world's first UNESCO World Heritage Site, sleep at a secluded fishing lodge, admire the northern lights, or visit some charming northern towns like Inuvik and Tuktoyaktuk, the Northwest Territories is an adventurer's paradise. So here is the list of the 10 best things to do in Northwest Territories, Canada. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming travel videos. Here we go. Number 1. Nahanni National Park Reserve. If you want to really experience the northern wilderness, the Nahanni National Park Reserve is a welcoming sight, especially for paddlers. The rushing whitewater Nahanni River flows through the reserve, passing through 4 large canyons which can reach close to 20 meters in depth. At one point, the river plunges 90 meters off a cliff forming the Virginia Falls, which are twice the height of their Niagara counterpart. Sulphur hot springs, mountain ranges, tundra, and forests can all be found within the boundaries of Nahanni. The reserve is remote, but visitors can camp throughout the summer months. Hiking and mountain climbing provides another perspective on the park and may bring you the sight of Dall's sheep, woodland caribou, wolves, and black bears. Number 2. Wood Buffalo National Park. Wood Buffalo National Park is the biggest national park in Canada and the second largest on the planet. This UNESCO World Heritage Site encompasses vast tracts of land in both Alberta and the Northwest Territories, Canada. While the park was originally intended to protect the herds of wood buffalo that inhabit the area, it has also served as a safe haven for other important species, such as the extremely rare whooping cranes that nest in the Delta region. Once a fur trading post, Fort Smith is now the launching point for exploring the park, and bison are often spotted from the highway near town. Number 3. Prince of Wales Northern Heritage Centre. Thanks to its exhibits and artifacts dedicated to the cultures and history of the Northwest Territories, Canada, the Prince of Wales Northern Heritage Centre has become the top attraction in Yellowknife. The museum displays and preserves important documents, photos, sound recordings, artifacts, and other materials related to the history of this vast northern region. You'll learn about the minerals that are mined all around the territory, as well as explore the culture of the Dene First Nations people, and the pervasive influence of the fur trade. If you're interested in learning about the place you're exploring, make this a priority when visiting Yellowknife. Number 4. Great Slave Lake. Great Slave Lake, which borders the provincial capital Yellowknife, is the deepest lake in North America, 613 m, and the 10th biggest lake in the world. So how do you experience something so huge? How about by plane? Float planes fly in and out of the lake and offer breathtaking views of the region. Or maybe by boat. Rent a kayak and paddle the shoreline, or opt for a larger boat and go fishing for lake trout and pike. Maybe you'd prefer to snowmobile. There's ice on Great Slave Lake for 8 months of the year, and during much of that time, you can cross the water via snowmobile. Pick a spot, park out, and look up for a chance at seeing the northern lights. Number 5. Keele River. Paddlers from across the world regularly turn to the Keele River for their next adventure. The 410-kilometer-long river passes through the alpine tundra, alpine plateaus, and the Mackenzie Mountains, offering incredible surroundings for the canoeists and rafters who move along the waterway. Of course, they also have to keep their eyes on the water, as swift currents, swirling eddies, and fast-moving rapids make for challenging but exciting travel. Grab a float plane, fly into the headwaters, stretch your shoulders, and grab a seat in the boat. For those who like a calmer experience, the Keele also provides great fishing and wildlife viewing opportunities. The moose and beavers you might encounter have been hunted by the Dene peoples along the Keele for 12,000 years. Number 6. Acho Dene native crafts. The Dene, people who live by the river, have always inhabited the Northwest Territories, Canada. The history and culture of these first peoples are carried on with the help of crafts, and it is from this tradition that Acho Dene native crafts was born. More than 40 cottage producers living in the community use ancestral techniques to make for clothing, birch bark baskets, jewelry, moccasins, mukluks, and more. The store is a must-stop for those looking for a souvenir that tells a real story about the Northwest Territories, Canada. Number 7. Inuvik. Place of Man is the Inuit meaning of Inuvik, a modern settlement in the Arctic Circle and on the Mackenzie River. Built between 1955 and 1961 during the exploration for oil and gas, it replaced Aklavik, which was prone to flooding. Today, Inuvik is the trading, administrative, and supply center for the Western Arctic. It has an airfield, several schools, and a hospital. From here, the many supply planes set off for the exploration bases in the far north to destinations such as the Mackenzie Delta and the Beaufort Sea. Sightseeing flights over the Arctic also take off from here. Number 8. Ice roads. You might have seen the History Channel show, Ice Road Truckers. The show was originally filmed on the ice roads of the Northwest Territories, Canada, home to the world's longest ice road. But why watch when you can do it yourself? You can drive and experience these roads during the winter months, with the help of local tours. The ice roads, built on top of packed snow and a meter of ice, add 870 miles to the territory's highways in the winter, connecting them to mines and more remote communities. The conditions can be dangerous, but a number of experienced tour operators will take visitors out onto the ice roads for a drive they'll remember. Heck, you can even ride the ice in a limousine. That's a story you can tell everyone back at home. Number 9. Cameron Falls Trail. Located approximately 50 kilometers east of Yellowknife is the popular Cameron Falls Trail. Part of the reason it's popular is its beauty, and because it's an easy trail. It's only a 20-minute walk and is impressive to see in both summer and in winter. However, if you're looking for more adventure, there are longer hikes as well, such as the trail to the Cameron River Ramparts waterfalls, which are about 9 kilometers from Cameron Falls. Number 10. Mackenzie River. With a length of 4,250 kilometers, the Mackenzie River is the second longest river in North America, and its catchment area covers a fifth of Canada. The river was already an important artery for the canoes of the fur trade in the 18th century, and is navigable today in summer by steamers as far upriver as Fort Smith. The Mackenzie Highway was built shortly after the Second World War, and is an all-weather road covering 600 kilometers from Peace River in Alberta to Great Slave Lake, and the Northwest Territories, Canada's capital Yellowknife. The last word. So guys, this was the best list of things to do in Northwest Territories, Canada. Hope you will like it and appreciate it. People who come to this city are amazed by all of the awesome things there are to do and see. Conversely, in winter it remains dark virtually around the clock, the so-called polar night. Winter temperatures of -30 degrees Celsius are recorded in virtually all parts of the territories for days and sometimes weeks on end. To help you get the most out of your visit to this beautiful part of Canada, refer to our list of the top tourist attractions in the Northwest Territories, Canada. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for latest upcoming travel videos. Bye bye, see you in the next video.